Morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm running a little late this morning, feeling a bit under the weather. Had a doctor's appointment, and after I do this, I'll be going back to bed. But I didn't want to skip out on doing this in case anybody actually is watching and finds it helpful. Hope you all had a good weekend. The weather here's been cold and we've had some snow. I'm secretly hoping for a white Christmas, but we'll see. It's the only time I really think snow is appropriate is at Christmas, but that's just me, I guess. Hope you all had a good week last week and found the card helpful. I am going to start using these cards as at least a journal prompt for every Monday, but try to keep it like a theme for the week. So, alright, here we go. Alright, I'm kind of feeling a little pink today. And I notice, I give something up the last few times I've done this. I keep telling people who can read backwards that you're awesome. Well, I stand by that. However, I thought that because while I'm recording this, when I'm looking in the camera, the card is reversed in my view, that meant it was also reversed in your view, but when I go and play it back, I notice that it's not. So just, again, like I said, the very first one, not 100% certain what I'm doing, but I'll get the hang of this eventually. All right. So this week's card cultivate an empathetic heart. We could definitely use a lot more empathy in this world. So much so. Okay. Cultivate an empathetic heart. I understand and connect with how others feel, bringing compassion and kindness into all my interactions. So the challenge for this week, listen to someone's story or perspective without judging. I know that's very difficult for a lot of people to do because as humans we automatically want to judge. And it's very easy to be judgmental of other people when you don't know, all of your opinions are based on your own personal life experiences. And my opinion is, unless you have walked in that other person's shoes, unless you have been through the same kind of experience, you can understand on some level that their struggle, or even a joyful experience. But it's sometimes hard for people to, especially when it comes to a difficult time, for people to, you can have sympathy. Sympathy and empathy are two different things. And it is difficult for most people to have empathy if they haven't actually experienced the same or similar type of situation. That being said, there are some people in this world who are able to place themselves in another person's shoes, and really grasp what that person is feeling. So maybe that's something to work on. If you can sympathize, but you struggle to understand what that feeling is actually like, meditate, pray on it. But the more open you are here in your heart, the more empathy you will feel. And like I said, we need a lot more empathy in this world for people. You know, if someone you know is struggling with a mental health issue like anxiety or depression, and because you're someone who has never actually experienced any type of mental health issue, don't look at that person as though they're weak. And don't judge them, because you don't necessarily know what they've experienced in their life that could have altered their brain chemistry in such a way that they do suffer from clinical depression, or other types of mental health illnesses. This is such a big topic for more than just a 5 or 6 minute conversation. But one way to take on this week's challenge of listening to someone's story or perspective without judging. Find yourself a coworker, a family member, even a friend perhaps. Someone who you know pretty much is the opposite of who you are, or believes in an opposite way, or it's even a stranger. Like if you see somebody struggling, even if whether it's a stranger or somebody you know, ask them what's going on, and just sit and listen. And don't, most people want to immediately offer advice on how to fix somebody's problem. Don't do that. Just listen. Because not only are you going to learn more about that person, you may end up actually learning something more about yourself that you didn't know. Anyway, we may get into this again in a totally different video, but yeah. Open this up. Even if you know it's going to hurt, open it up. Anyway, you all have a great week, and I will see you here next Monday, or if we're banned, I'm also, these videos that I recorded here are also posted on my YouTube channel. Just look for my name. If TikTok does go away, then I will be recording. I'll still be doing Monday motivations, but I'll be recording and posting on my YouTube channel and potentially in other places too. But for now, it's, I plan to use, whether it's this platform or YouTube, as a way to help people, whether it's doing, these Monday motivations and affirmations, or, some of you who know me know I create jewelry using gemstones and for their healing and metaphysical purposes. I'll be posting some things on my YouTube channel about that in the future as well. Anyway, sorry, got sidetracked. You all have a great week. Love you all, and I'll see you next Monday.